Welcome to our podcast, where today we're diving into a treasure trove of funny jokes. You know, the kind that can make kids, friends, and coworkers laugh out loud.
I'm really excited about this, especially because a good joke can really brighten up a day, right?
Absolutely. And these jokes are so versatile. We've got everything from kid-friendly ones to zippy short jokes, eye-rolling puns, and even some classic knock-knock jokes. It's like a comedy buffet.
Yeah. And you can share these jokes on just about any occasion. A dull moment at work, a family get-together, you name it.
Right. And these jokes really range in style and substance. They've got that universal appeal. For instance, there's the pizza joke. Do you want to hear a pizza joke? Nah, it's too cheesy. It's such a fun play on words.
Yes, it's super cheesy and absolutely delightful. I love that one. And then there's the buffalo joke. What did the buffalo say when his son left? Bison. It's so quick and punny, perfect for kids who can giggle at the sound of it.
Exactly. It's brilliant because it's playful yet clever. And speaking of clever, there's a whole section of short jokes that keep the humor snappy. For example, one goes, "Why are horses so sleepy? They're always hitting the hay."
Yeah, that's really cute. Right? Those short jokes are like verbal mini candy. Quick bursts of laughter without needing a big setup.
And then you have a whole category geared towards coworkers. I mean, who wouldn't appreciate a little laugh amid spreadsheets and endless meetings? For instance, how does NASA organize a party? They plan it. It's smart with a twist, fitting perfectly in a work environment.
Yes, I actually chuckled at that one. It's subtle, yet clever. Works wonders for the mood in an office setting.
Yeah, and then take the computer-themed jokes. One states, "My boss asked me how good I was at making spreadsheets. I told him I excel at it." You know, a little tech humor to, spice things up.
Right. It's a clever nod to everyday office life, and I think it really resonates, especially among those who deal with numbers all day.
For friends, there's a completely different flavor. The jokes for friends often lean into playful absurdity. One, for instance, goes, "I'm on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it." It's a humorous observation about human nature and a bit tongue-in-cheek.
Exactly. It's like a gentle ribbing, and it's so relatable. I mean, who hasn't been tempted by a good meal?
Yeah, and these friends' jokes often have a twist. There's one about pool. What classic bar game do swimmers always win? Pool. It's wonderfully punny.
Okay. Though if I jump in here, I have to mention that while these puns are clever, don't you think sometimes they're a bit over the top? I mean, not every pun lands perfectly.
That's a fair point, but I think the charm lies in the fact that they're so lighthearted and are meant for a quick laugh without complex setups. Kind of like, a little mental candy?
Yeah, I see what you mean. True. And the knock-knock jokes, oh man, those are timeless. There's one classic. Knock, knock. Who's there? Boo. Boo, who? Don't cry. It's just a joke. It's simple, silly, and always delivers a smile.
Absolutely. Knock-knock jokes are like the comfort food of humor. And they even come with variations that are surprisingly clever. One, for example, uses wordplay. Knock, knock. Who's there? To who? No, it's actually to whom. It's a fun twist on grammar that makes you chuckle.
Yep, definitely fun. I particularly enjoy the ones that play on words, like the lettuce in, "It's cold out here," knock knock joke. It really tickles your funny bone when you're in the mood for something quirky.
And the variety, that's the beauty here. Whether it's a silly knock knock joke or a snappy one-liner, there's something for every kind of humor aficionado. It really shows that laughter can break the ice in all sorts of situations.
Yeah, totally. And these jokes are so universal that even a bad day suddenly seems a bit brighter when you share one. It's like instant mood lifter material.
Exactly. And consider those playful puns for coworkers. The one about polar bears keeping their money in a snowbank is a fun, offbeat way to remind us that humor sometimes lies in the unexpected.
Right, clever and unexpected indeed. Sometimes I find that Even if a joke seems a bit corny at first glance, there's a charm in its simplicity and innocence. It's the sort of humor that crosses age boundaries so effortlessly.
Absolutely. And speaking of simplicity, the jokes for kids are gold. They're not just funny, they're also wholesome. Like the joke about banana splits being made at Sunday school. It's an adorable way to mix wordplay with a dash of silliness.
Yeah, it's super delightful. And then there's the lion joke. What do you call a lion with no eyes? Lon. It's so short and snappy. You almost forget it's a joke until you think about it.
Right, it's all about that gentle humor. And beyond the jokes themselves, the collection even reflects a broader philosophy. That laughter is a universal language. Whether you're at work, with friends, or with family, there's a joke here that connects.
Absolutely, yes. It's like they've curated a set of little smiles to be shared around no matter the occasion. And isn't that kind of refreshing in today's fast-paced world?
Indeed. And there's even a nod to playful creativity in the way these jokes are arranged. From short jokes that are quick like rapid-fire giggles to longer puns that give you time to savor the quirkiness. They really cover all bases.
Yeah, it's like having a comedy Swiss Army knife. That's a cool analogy, like having a tool for every laugh.
Exactly. It's really neat. And one extra tidbit that might interest our listeners is that the editorial voice behind some of these collections comes from folks like Kate Franca, who bring their expertise from lifestyle and home-related writing into the humor space.
It's interesting to see journalism and humor blend together. That detail shows how seriously the creators take humor, turning even a quirky pun into a well-crafted piece that appeals to diverse audiences.
And speaking about versatility, the jokes are not meant to be overanalyzed. They're just meant to be enjoyed. Sometimes you just need that little unexpected giggle to break the monotony.
Absolutely, sometimes you just gotta laugh. So, whether you're sharing a knock-knock joke to lighten the mood in a tense meeting, or just looking for a quick pick-me-up on a gloomy day, these jokes remind us that a little humor goes a long way.
Right, and it's fascinating how such simple wordplay and absurdity can connect people, build shared moments of joy, and even give us a new perspective on an otherwise mundane day.
Indeed. And I sometimes think that in our hectic lives, these jokes act almost like little bridges of common understanding. Even if we might tease or challenge the simplicity of a pun, like I did earlier, it still has that universal appeal.
Exactly. It's the magic in being able to find common ground in humor. It's impressive how the everyday wordplays can transcend age
really, it
and
proves that
environment.
laughter is truly timeless. Well, this collection truly is a celebration of that spirit. Joyful, light, and just a little bit silly in the best way possible.
Agreed, it's been a fun ride exploring these jokes. Each one is a little reminder that no matter how busy life gets, there's always a moment to just laugh.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think our listeners will appreciate that perspective. It's a fantastic invitation to pause, share a laugh, and maybe even spread that joy to someone else. Thanks for this engaging chat.
My pleasure indeed. Until next time, keep laughing and keep sharing those smiles.